What's going on, guys? I just found something I wanted to share with y'all. This is just going to be another little quick video. We will do a video this weekend. We'll stream. But I saw this. I've never seen this before. The Pinball of the Dead. Like the House of the Dead or the Typing of the Dead. But apparently they made a pinball version, which is hilarious to me. The Game Boy Advanced was just that. It was super advanced. I mean, it was like a Super Nintendo 2. The Pinball of the Dead. How freaking awesome is this? Game start. As always, we'll look at the options. Well, options were very lacking. Let's see, ball speed, fast, auto tutorial, blood color red. Let's see, blue, green, white, red. That's funny. Exit. Let's go. Normal mode. Yeah, we'll go with that. Wandering, movement, cemetery. Okay, so I guess different stages. Let's go with the first one, see what we got. I told y'all the other day, I can't explain how beautiful this screen is. It looks like crap on my phone. Let's see. Ball one, you're the boss of stage. Okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. I am horrible at pinball. I love pinball. I think pinball is amazing, but I am horrible at pinball. I'll take the kids to Nickel-Rama or whatever arcade. I don't know if you'll have Nickel-Rama, but it's $5 to get in, and when you get in, they give you $5 worth of nickels, and all the games are nickels. So, but some are like 10 nickels, some are 3 nickels, some are 2, and they have a whole. I missed. They have a whole pinball section, and I catch myself over in that pinball section more than I'd like to admit, and I'm horrible at all of it. I will say the flappers are a bit delayed. Yeah. Oh, there's a. Let's see. Oh yeah, the flappers are super slow. You can do like a turbo, um, but you have to. Like I knew that one was coming, so I just started pushing it because they are delayed. I don't know if it's the game. I don't know if it's the way it's being emulated on this unit. Like I said, I didn't know this was a thing until I started looking through my game collection and found it. I think it's super neat though. Nintendo has always kind of gone out on a limb with weird stuff. And I'm not talking like the Wii, like all the shovelware, but success. That's pretty cool. I'm assuming I've never seen this in the arcade. I'm sure there is an arcade version of it, and there's probably a pistol that you use to pull the plunger for the ball, and there's a Terminator pinball machine that it's the handle of the shotgun that you pull to use the plunger. There's a Batman pinball machine that I want. Obviously, I'll never get, but I love Batman. But this pinball machine is amazing. Game over. Let's see what we got. I don't even rank, baby. All right, let's see. THQ. THQ is mostly wrestling stuff, if I'm not mistaken. Normal. Movement. Let's see what this one looks like. Tank and loop lane at home too. I'll say it does look super impressive, especially for a Game Boy Advance. I missed. There's a lot going on. Like I said, this looks horrible on my phone. But on this little China handheld, it is amazing. I didn't show you hit them. That's cool. So I have a shield for 5 seconds. Not really sure what that means, but I like it. I like it. This is a super cool game. Like I said, I bet the arcade version of this is probably amazing. And I love the House of the Dead. The Typing of the Dead was awesome as well. Remember when it came out and it was on Dreamcast? The Dreamcast keyboard was so expensive. And Mad Catz, you know, if you don't familiar with Mad Catz, they steal everybody's designs for everything and make, you know, aftermarket controllers and accessories and memory cards. And I remember going to Funko Land, and there was a guy that worked at Funko Land, and he was such a tool. He was in his late 40s, and he was always in there like trying to be that cool guy. And I mean, I remember this as a kid, you know, going in there and buying stuff and trading stuff in. And he, you know, yeah, I've got the full collection of the, you know, the Sega Genesis. It was just so funny how hard he was trying to impress kids, I guess is what I was getting at. And but they had this Mad Catz adapter for the keyboard for the Dreamcast, so you could use a PS2 port or a serial port keyboard. So you, just, you know, any keyboard that you had around the house on your Dreamcast, and it's made by Mad Catz. And the dude tried talking me out of purchasing it. I mean, he tried so hard. It's going to mess up your system, and you know, it's going to cause damage to your system. But man, I bought that thing, I think, for $12. This is at the height of the Dreamcast, and that thing was amazing. I just recently got rid of it. It's worked this whole time. I just recently sold it. This is Mad Catz adapter, and I'm kind of regretting it because I miss playing Typing of the Dead. I actually have Typing of the Dead for Dreamcast, and it is amazing. I'm sure you can get it on PC. Matter of fact, I'm almost positive you can get it on PC. If not, that's such a missed money mark for them. I could see how this could be fun for a little bit, but I'm already worn out. This is, I guess because it's so just repetitive. pinball, you can actually, slap the paddles, and you get the tilt of the machine every once in a while if you're a deviant. I'll get you. Okay, well, I thought I had him, but apparently I didn't. Man. Yeah, I am horrible at pinball. Such a cool game, though. Such a cool concept. Another way to squeeze some more money out of an IP, I guess, instead of releasing a new game. They just kind of this is probably the shell of something else, some other game, and they just kind of did an overlay. You know what I mean? Like almost like a palette swap. So many games are like that, but game over. I'm so ready to stream this weekend, guys. Gonna be streaming with Parker. He hasn't been feeling too well past couple days, and so we've kind of put it off on the back burner. And I've been working all kinds of crazy hours, and him with school and band and everything else. Kind of time has been kind of short, so let's go check out this cemetery. So we'll have a video up this weekend. Maybe tonight we'll put another one up, or maybe Sunday after Mother's Day. Hold on, the boss is ready. Ugh. Okay, this is super cool. It's like super wide. That's a huge table. Holy custard. That is a huge table. Sorry guys, I keep getting the glare on the screen. It's because I'm actually in my office on lunch at work. So, I keep this thing in my glove box or in my backpack, and every once in a while, I just decide I'd break it out and we'd play something. 'Cause, sometimes eating is not as important as having a little bit of fun. And if you've seen it in the streams, I'm a bit on the heavier side, so missing a lunch isn't going to really affect me all that much. Mystery 10 million. 10 million what? I think up there in the top left, and those little guys right there that I was just hitting, looked like Tremors. If you remember the movie Tremors, it was horrible. But I love the Tremors movies. These big old sandworms that come out of the ground and eat people, and they went off noise and vibration. There's like 10 movies to that franchise, and I think I've seen like 5 of them. I don't think there's really 10. I think there's like 4 or 5, but still pretty cool. Oh, that was cheap. It shot that ball all the way down. Ball saved. Like I told you guys, I'm horrible. Oh, these dudes are running full speed. Let's see. Just do the turbo hands and see if that does anything. We're going to kind of nerf it a little bit and see if nerfing it changes anything for us. I doubt it. So I'm just holding down the little turbo buttons, which aren't supposed to be turbo buttons, are the paddle buttons on the back of this thing. And apparently that's what I should have been doing this whole time. So we're just kind of nerfing it and seeing what happens. It's hilarious. Sorry, the screen keeps doing this weird zoom in, zoom out flicker thing. Like I said, this is a super duper old phone. And I'm not a huge technology guy. So if my phone works, I'm not gonna spend $1,000 on another one, you know. We Me and Parker have been talking about upgrading our gaming computer, just because there's a lot of stuff we're finding out we can't play as much as we'd like to. But you know, those kind of things will come with time. See how fast his little hands roll in panic mode? And still got a game over. Well, guys, I'm gonna get back to it. I just wanted to share this with you. I saw it. I thought it was super interesting. His eyeball looks like a pinball ball. Thought it was super interesting. Wanted to share it with you guys. Hey, have a great Friday. Be safe. Stay out of trouble. And hopefully we will see you guys again this. Ooh, I get 10th place actually, but get to put some initials here, which didn't really think that was going to happen. And obviously it's not going to save it, but it's still pretty cool. You know, I don't know. I think these old games are pretty awesome. Um, like I said, guys, thanks for hanging out. Have a great Friday, and hopefully we'll see you guys this weekend. Thanks, guys.